Hi there, this is just a quick video for those of you who have bought the Toyota hi-lux decals. Hi-lux isn't the easiest of vehicles to fit to, because these decals, the main stripe has to fit within a recess on the door, but it's not as bad as you think, so don't panic. First thing to do is offer the decal up to where it's got to go. This one, for example, is the front door. Now I've made up a scaled down set just to make it easier to show you. This little gap here is the gap that matches the gap between the door and the back of the cab, if you like. So the best thing to do is line it all up, make sure everything's exactly where you want it. Okay, using some tags of tape, just tag it all the way along various places, just to make sure that it stays exactly where you need it to stay. Okay, give it a quick double check, make sure the line's nice and even, nice and square on the vehicle. Okay, when you're ready to apply it, there's several ways you can do this, but the easiest way that I have found, and you may want to just borrow a spare pair of hands to do this, is to simply make yourself a hinge, or what we call a hinge. Okay, take a long piece of masking tape and place it across half of the material. Make sure it's nice and tight and still in place where it's going to be applied to. Remove all the bits of masking tape up here, which are just to hold it in place. Push it in, flatten it down, make sure it all goes in nice and smooth. Okay, when you're ready to fit the decal, and this is where you may want two sort of pairs of hands to do this, very carefully peel back the backing paper. Take a knife or scissors, very carefully, without damaging the decal or your paint, just slice along there. Take your squeegee. If I've got spare ones, I usually include one in there for you, and then carefully press it down into position. Try and hold the decal off, and again this is where a spare pair of hands comes in handy. Try and hold the decal off until you put it there. Don't let it just fall against the bodywork where it can stick where you don't want it to. That's when you end up with bubbles and so on. Once you've done that bit, fold up the remaining piece of paper, carefully peel that off, and again squash it down. And there you go. First decal's done. Second piece, pretty simple. Imagine you'll have a gap there of about 10 or 15 mil. This allows for that gap as well, this set. So again, a couple of pieces of tape just to hold it in position, like so. This one you can hinge from the bottom if you want, probably makes life a little bit easier. You can do this in one piece now. So once it's in place, this one's slightly out of line, but obviously you'll take a bit more time. Be careful, like what's happened here, a little bit of the decal is stuck to the backing paper. In this case it doesn't really matter because it's just to show you what to do. But again, hold it out and press it all down. Make sure you go firmly over it. And then basically what we've done here, we'll apply on the back of the vehicle as well. So there you go, that would be the door and the front part of the cab. There you go, thank you.